This is all you. I'm not doing
Oh,
the
okay.
formatting work.
Sorry. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Jungle Hour. Today we are with Braden, who is going to be joining us for a Lyn episode today. So
Yay, so
get ready,
excited.
put on your seatbelts. We're going for a ride.
I'm just too tired. I'm
Yeah.
I had a weekend, I'll say that.
Ooh, do
I've had
tell.
it's St. Patty's week when we filmed this, and Queen's University is a very big party school to begin with. And on top of that, St. Patty's is a very big holiday for us to celebrate.
Mhm.
And I managed to stay home for most of the day. And then my buddy said, "Hey, we're all hanging out at this guy's house. You come." And it was like 11 p.m. I said, okay. And I thought I'd have a
Yeah.
drink, and then I had another drink with my buddy, and then more, and then it was 2:30 a.m. when I got home, and I was like, "Oh no!" And I fell asleep, woke up today, and oh my god, it just felt
Woof.
rough.
Uh,
Oh. Listen,
well,
I love socializing with the guys. I love hanging out with them, but I just can't keep up sometimes, in all honesty.
Yeah. Well, I have a question. So if St. Patty's Day is like a big thing at Queen's, can you name three places in Ireland?
Fuck no. No, I can't. It's just a big excuse to drink. That's really it.
Hell yeah.
What about you? Was U of F big on that kind of stuff?
I don't know because I didn't go to campus.
Oh, that's right. You were completely online.
I could not tell you.
Yeah, but like Lynn said, it is a Lynn episode this week.
Yeah.
She has a lot of things she needs to rant about and
Oh my God,
discuss.
yes.
What's the first thing on the docket that you'd want to discuss?
First thing, speaking of you at 2:30 a.m., Braden texted me and said that the Barbie movies are gone.
Well,
And
context.
yeah, I'm
What
getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
your story's all the way backwards.
What do you mean?
Like a week or so ago, I sent Lynn the YouTube
Yes.
channel that had all the Barbie movies posted on it, like in full, no ads, no nothing. And
Like,
then I was
it
on
was incredible.
TikTok and saw a girl talk about how it's not available anymore, and I was like, "What?" And I clicked the link that I previously sent Lynn for the channel, and it said this channel no longer exists.
Yeah. That
So
is
somebody
disappointing.
snitched. Somebody
Yeah.
said, but like I don't get that. It was an official account.
It was not official, like Mattel.
It wasn't?
No, they just put official Barbie, but it was not officially Mattel. So, like, I
Damn.
understand why it got taken down, but that's a little annoying. So,
Hmm.
fun fact, I actually love Barbie, as you guys know. I actually have Barbie and the Nutcracker, My Scene Jammin' in Jamaica, Barbie and the Magic Prince Pegasus, Barbie Diaries, 12 Dancing Princesses, Mermaidia, Swan Lake, Rapunzel. Um, yeah, I have a lot.
Is
And
this like the
these
girl version of the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
yes, actually, they're actually all connected in some way, literally.
Hmm.
Little
Hmm.
Easter eggs. But anyways, you used to be able to just go Barbie Rapunzel on YouTube and you could find like the free version. And like, I don't know, maybe about 9 months ago, it got taken down. Just random things. So I had to pay $10 to buy Barbie Rapunzel because I don't really have like a CD, DVD player anymore. And then I found out, oh, hey, all the Barbie movies are back. And everyone's like, oh my God, they're back. Well, you guys should have shut up about it and gatekeep it because now they're back down again. They're not here anymore. And I hope whoever reported it, whoever got them taken down, I hope both sides of your pillow are warm. Don't you dare come in between a girl and her Barbie movies.
I wonder if there's much like drama about that on the subreddit for Barbie. I'm gonna search
I
that
don't
up.
know.
But
The
like,
subreddit
what movies were you gonna watch if they were still available?
probably, I would have to say Mermaidia or Mariposa. I have not watched Mariposa in a hot minute.
And didn't you also say like the newer ones kind of suck?
Yes.
But why?
I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of the newer Barbie style. I prefer like the old Barbie look. And that's true for the same way for the dolls. I prefer like the CEO Generation Girl face mold. I don't
Mhm.
like the current Millie face mold. Odile is pretty good though. I like her for my
I
doll
wonder
nerds.
I wonder how they decide like when or like how to do the overall face shape, cuz like very
Yeah.
small adjustments make a big change.
It's it's like interesting. There was a grid, like a photo grid I saw recently that actually showed you how Barbie's face progressed over the years. And it really
Mm.
has to do with society and like how we evolve, because around 2007 2008 when brats were becoming like super popular, they actually made Barbie look a little more like fierce.
Well, do you know what that reminded me of?
What?
There's the Shrek 5 teaser that came out. And the fact that the face changed ever so slightly and it just doesn't look like the same
Huh?
guy.
That is not Shrek, that's Shrunk. Who is that?
I think like the main thing is the nose difference is pointed down too much. The
Hmm.
eyes are too close in the new one. Eyebrows are too much is happening. They don't need that much detail. And
dare
like
dare I say Shrek
well,
does look older though.
well yeah, and that makes sense, but like it doesn't look like the same guy. That's my issue.
Yeah, that's Shrunk, that's his cousin.
I hope they do the same thing as the Sonic movie where they revise it to like, oh, this is not what the audience wants.
Sonic, man, that was a good movie.
I loved the fact that an entire like everyone online managed to bully them to change it back. That's impressive.
Yeah. I don't know though, like I wish they kept the look of new Sonic for something.
What do you
Like maybe like
They did.
a horror game.
No, they did keep it for the Chip and Dale movie.
Wait, Sonic and Chip and Dale?
Um shoot, what was it called? It was like Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
But
It's
Sonic's in it?
Yeah, because they go to a Comic-Con because like in this world it's like
Uh,
everyone who's like on a movie or a show, they're like
oh,
an actual human being in a
okay.
sense. So like Peter Pan's in it, but he got older because he was an actor. He wasn't a lost boy, quote unquote. And
Oh.
then they go to a Comic Con and they have Sonic's character there as like the ugly Sonic.
Is this
Uh,
movie on Disney Plus? I kind of want to see it now. I'm
yeah,
intrigued.
but I'm sorry, it's so creepy to look at.
I
Like
love.
this is what it looks like. The
I
teeth are
forgot.
the creep, or this as well is horrifying.
Wait, we kind of look like twins.
Freaky ass
I got
old
so
version.
hungry during the Sonic movie. I think maybe I've talked about this before on here, but like Sonic's nose, it looks like, like the dot candies.
Mm,
It just looked like a little gumdrop, and I just wanted to like
that
bite
has to
his
be a
nose.
Pica thing.
Oh my god, that's what we should talk about during this episode.
Is there a Pica subreddit?
Probably, yeah. I actually, this is gonna sound crazy. I went to Sonic yesterday and I spent like $1.50 on a Route 44 size cup of ice just so I could chew it. And like, I don't know, I've been thinking about it more and more. It kind of looks like unflavored like aquarium gravel, like Sonic ice. Like
For ice though, isn't there like it's not scientifically backed, but there is a connection between like iron deficiency and chewing
yeah.
ice.
Yes,
I
yes.
wonder if it helps slow down your like your blood vessels, so it helps regulate your iron. I don't
I
know.
don't know. That's a good question. I love Sonic ice.
Hmm. Um, we won't name for the audience. We won't name who it was, but
Oh,
Lynn got a protein smoothie recently, and it wasn't the
yeah.
best. So, do you want to talk about it
Yeah.
anonymously?
Yes. So there is this fast food chain, I guess I would say. If I really say what it actually is, it's too oddly specific. There is this chain, and they sell like sandwiches and like drinks and all sorts of stuff. And I was like, wow, I really want to get like a protein smoothie today. It's already on the side of the road I'm on, and like I got to run some errands. Let me go get one. So I get a strawberry protein smoothie from this place. I'm like, oh, this looks delicious. I get in the car, put my straw in, take a sip, and I'm like, oh. It tastes like chalk with very faint
Oh.
like strawberry. Like I I like protein powder. The ones I buy, like they don't taste too much like that protein like aftertaste or that protein powder taste. But this is the first time I've actually like experienced that taste, and I was like, this is disgusting. And I paid like $5 for it. I mean, like I had a gift card, so technically it was free, but I was like, ew. And I don't know, that just like really set me off. It's like, do not get the protein shakes, guys, at this place, this establishment.
Protein shakes are just, I feel like protein shakes are either going to be very good or
Yeah.
they're going to suck.
Yeah. I mean, there is this place near me. It's a chain, but I think it's more like regional. And they sell like these smoothie bowls that look so good. But they're like 13, $14. I'm like, that's kind of crazy to me.
That's a bit much.
Yeah, and their smoothies are like I think $6, which is on par with the establishment I went to, but I was like, damn, I should have gone there instead.
Damn. Hmm.
What can you do?
I don't know.
I don't know.
In better news, though, there's a certain character that has been introduced to
My world.
the public
The public,
for
yes.
for Epic Universe, and I think we should talk about Epic Universe a bit more on this
I think we
episode.
should. I think we should.
So, what is the new information we've gathered?
Okay. So, the past week, Universal has announced Friends and Family. So now friends and family of team members can come visit, which is cool. And then they also announced that you don't have to gatekeep your merchandise anymore. As long as you are not on Universal property or at Epic Universe, you can take a photo of the merchandise that they're selling right now at Epic
Mm,
Universe. So, someone posted this little bear, and his name is Chocolate Cacao. Wait, Captain Cacao.
Captain Cacao. He's made
Captain
of chocolate,
Cacao.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
he is made of chocolate, and he is so cute. And I think that this is Universal's response to Duffy. Duffy and
Probably,
Friends
yeah.
used to be huge, or I mean, it's still huge over in the Asia parks, but in the US, like it kind of had a thing and then it went away, and now people are like, bring back Duffy. But I think
Mhm,
this is like the Universal version of Duffy, Captain Cacao, and he's adorable.
mhm. What is his description?
Oh my gosh. Okay, his bio is Captain Cacao is a chocolate bear and Maya the Explorer's navigator. Together they are constantly scouring the cosmos for new candies and confections to share with Celestial Park. So he's basically a sweet treat bear.
I love that though. Like,
He's
it
so
doesn't
cute.
have to make sense fully. It's just cute.
It's just so cute. And then
Hmm.
I saw on Twitter, I think I sent you the link. Um, they actually sell Captain Cacao backpacks. So it's the plush, but it's like a backpack, and he has like little straps, and then he probably has like a zipper on his stomach. I'm like,
That's
I want
adorable.
you.
It is very exciting too to see the design of like Celestial Park, like the center for Epic Universe, because it's kind of this artsy French film style, I want to say.
Yeah.
Like I talked to Lyn about this before filming. So one of the things is called Pizza Moon, and I need to find concept art for it. But for
Looks
Pizza
cool.
Moon, if you do I just got to pull it up real quick. There's an old French film, and it was part of the inspiration of when they did Space Mountain in Disneyland Paris.
I did not know that.
And it's this. What is it called? Le Voyage dans la Lune. or a trip to the moon. And it's, it's very clear that's where the similarity comes from between the two. So I like that they're using like those kind of inspirations. It's
Hmm.
not like the generic North American galaxy look where it's going to be like a
Yeah.
bunch of purples and pinks and blue swirls. Like this one has like a lot of whites and yellows, and even like the star racers. That's going to be so cool to see happening.
Hmm. I think it's like so refreshing to have a theme park create like a brand new like section that is just like an original concept. Like I know
Hmm.
Epic Universe, you're actually going into these epic universes like Mario and How to Train Your Dragon and things like that, but to have like something brand new, that's really exciting.
Hmm. Well, slight exception for Mario. It's
Hmm.
completely like new ideas. Like
Yeah.
Isla Burke has not been built before, so they had to know how to make the land in the
Hmm.
physical world and translate like the films. Because like Isla Burke is like a giant, giant island. So it's like, okay, how do you focus on the important aspects to make it feel like the film? Dark Universe, that's completely new.
Yeah.
Like I can't think of anything that's based off that, but I hope what that means is they'll make a film series that's based off like a town that has monster situations, and then there's people who we follow in the film, that one's a monster hunter for Dracula, one's a monster hunter for werewolf,
Hmm.
one's Frankenstein investigator, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I would love for them to redo like the classic monster movies.
Hmm. But
Like,
what's important is use practical effects,
yeah,
because if it's just a bunch of CGI
CGI.
nonsense, then it's just going to be this clearly fake, rendered model of
Mhm.
Frankenstein. Whereas you could put in the effort and hire an actor for the physique, put on like that extra headpiece and the bolts and all that stuff, and then
Yeah.
he's physically there for the actors to act with.
Hmm. And I think that brings up like a great point too. I know this is kind of going off topic, but I wish more films would do practical effects, and I think that's why I enjoyed Barbie so
Hmm.
much by Greta Gerwig, because they actually did like when they were transitioning to like Barbie Land and then like the real world, those were like actual sets that they painted, and then all the dream houses actual sets, which is like really cool. I mean, that
Hmm.
movie didn't really need CGI in the first place, I would say, but it's nice to see like some directors are still wanting to do physical sets.
No, definitely. And like there's a lot of the newer Star Wars shows. So like
Yeah.
Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, and I believe some parts of Andor.
Hmm.
They have this stage that's like a curved screen, but it's connected to the camera they're using that's on a track, and the camera knows where it's physically in space,
Yeah.
and then that tells the screens around it how to bend in or outwards so that it keeps the
That's cool.
perspective consistent with the actors.
That's cool.
But at the same time they use real rocks on set or a real box for like acting with, but anything in the far distance it's just this like render.
Hmm.
But at least it's not green screen. That's what really
Yeah.
fucks up a movie.
There's something I was gonna say. It had to do with film. Ah, yes, I remember. So I think it's really cool. I have not really heard a lot about it yet, and I feel like there's no marketing done, but there's like a new Bugs Bunny, like Looney Tunes movie out in the
Yeah,
theaters.
okay, I'm glad you brought that up because I've also seen like one clip of it on TikTok, but I haven't actually
Yeah.
seen like a movie, like a true trailer for it.
I haven't seen any of the trailers, but I really want to go see it because it's a 2D film. And like I feel like it's been ages since a practical, like real 2D film has been in the theaters. Because
You don't.
everything is more like 3D.
Oh, interesting. It says it came out in 2024, but then in Canada it says it'll come out March 15th, 2025.
Oh,
So when did
that's
it?
strange because that
I
just came out for us too.
Okay, so maybe it did just come out and it's just something online is messed up. Yeah, I'm not seeing marketing for it, and I don't know
Yeah.
if that's because were not watching television like traditionally.
Mhm.
Like that's another crazy thing to think about.
Yeah.
Our generation had television typically, and then maybe
Mhm.
you watched Netflix when you were a teenager, and then you could rent a movie from Blockbusters. But
Yeah.
this generation is kind of like, oh, I'll watch the show that's on Amazon Prime. I'll watch the
Mhm.
show that's on Disney Plus. Like they don't really have commercial breaks.
Yeah, it's weird because I actually still have ads on Disney Plus and Hulu just because like it was cheaper to just do the bundle with the ads. And like
Hmm.
I don't mind it. Like I actually kind of prefer like it breaking up the episode, but Netflix like I have it ad free and I actually just finished watching Lost. And back in the day, Lost was huge because it was
Hmm.
like a mystery. It was like, what's going to happen next? Like, you wanted to tune in every week. And then meanwhile, I literally just binged it in like a month.
Hmm.
And like, I can't
Well,
believe
that
people like actually waited. And like, it kind of sucks. Like, I actually prefer when they have like weekly episodes, like Daredevil. They're doing weekly
yes,
Daredevil episodes.
we got to talk about that in a
Yeah.
second. I
Yeah.
just wanted to say though, I don't I don't like how there's now this two-sided argument of
Yeah.
shows should just be released as one set and shows should come out on a weekly basis. I think for the sake of like, your mental health and
Yeah.
like your ability to have an attention span, you should be able to watch a show that comes out once a week that you just,
Hmm.
tune in Tuesday night or Friday night whenever the episode comes out.
Yeah.
Because it's very clear nowadays, just humans don't have an attention span. We need material, or we need information to come and then get new information and then get a new exciting thing, and back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah, this is gonna sound so bad, but I can't watch like TV on its own. Like I can't like lock in. Like
Oh yeah, you need to like have your phone breaks.
yeah, I have to be I'm like on my phone watching TV at the same time or I'll like have it on in the background. But that's not to say I'm like just like scrolling like TikTok while like on my phone. Like sometimes I'll pull up like my crossword and I'll do that. But I can't
Hmm.
really like lock in anymore and watch TV, which is bad. But
Hmm.
like I feel like the only times I will like lock in without my phone is like when I'm right about to sleep. But like
Yeah,
screen time before bed's like not good, but
yeah. No, I agree. I need that little bit of just one on one with the phone.
yeah.
Now, something I noticed for myself was being a university student,
Mhm.
there's no weekend.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if this is for every industry or every discipline, but I've noticed that like, they'll assign something that you'll have a test on the following Monday. So it's like, well, I should spend the weekend studying. And
Right.
then if there's a lab report, it will be due either the Sunday or the Monday. So it's like, well, fuck, I should work on it Friday,
Mhm.
Saturday, Sunday. Like that's what I did, and I know that's what two of my friends are doing on a lab report that's due tomorrow
Yeah.
as this episode comes out. So I hope they've already submitted it when this comes out. So whenever I'm like watching TV and I'm
Mhm.
in my living room watching it, I'll still have my phone, like I'll be looking at it cuz I'm like, what if someone's texting about work
Yeah.
or like something in a class, cuz everything is group work
Mhm.
and I don't want them to be able to work, and that's the one time I decide I don't need my communications.
Yeah.
So I take it upon myself to be like, I'm available. But then that also makes
Mhm.
me look at Instagram and look at Snapchat. When I was on internship, though, and I had my time after 9 to 5,
Yeah.
I literally was able to just like look at a screen and be like, nothing else matters,
Mhm.
because I'm going to respect my coworkers' time with their families or just by themselves. And
Yeah.
I know they'll respect my time after work.
Mhm.
So it's just like, it kind of sucks that for like what, 8 years, because I
Yeah.
want to say high school as well, and then university, you're kind of just like tuned to be like you're always going to have something to work on
Mhm.
after 9 to 5 hours, and
Yeah.
then you get to the real world, it's like, holy shit, I don't know how to pay attention now.
Yeah. And I feel like that's another thing too is since we do have phones, it makes it easier to communicate with people. So
Hmm.
it's like my parents are like, "Oh, are you talking to your friends on your phone? Like if I'm like texting or something?" I'm like, Yeah, I actually am. Like a lot of my friends like either like have really busy schedules or they might be in a different state or like you're in a different country, so it's
Hmm.
like the best and easiest way like is to text. Like
Hmm.
it's not very like easy to hang out with people like once you like leave university like getting to
Yeah.
hang out in person.
But even things like I have a cousin who's in high school, and I know
Yeah.
even before high school, the main way he and them hung out, like his buddies, he
Mhm.
would tell me like they would have a call on Discord.
Oh yeah.
They would play a video game together. They would
Yeah.
just talk
Right.
as friends because it's easier if one lives in one uh oh, what is it called,
Like
neighborhoods,
city,
and then
suburb.
well, yeah, well,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what we call it in Canada.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say like a neighborhood.
Yeah.
But then when I was a kid, it was like, hey, let's meet at the park that's halfway between both of our houses. And the
Alright, see
rule
you
was just
there.
get home before the lights turn on, like the street lights.
Yep.
So then it's like, well, what's going to happen after this generation?
Yeah. 'Cause I mean, we had, like, such an interesting time. Like, we started getting technology, and I was thinking about this. I was like, I really blame me playing my Nintendo S not Nintendo Switch, Nintendo DS at age
Hmm.
7. I was addicted to that thing. And I was like, that is the reason why, like, I'm obsessed with screens. And I hate to say it, I got an iPad, I wanna say a year ago, and I'm really an iPad
iPad
baby.
kid. Yeah,
Like, I
you're an
gotta
iPad
pull that
baby.
thing up if I'm, like, watching a movie and, like, eating.
Oh,
Like
what's your here's another fun thing.
yeah.
Lynn for the longest time had a desk that was probably this wide and then this long. So she
I'm
could
not
fit her monitor on it and maybe half of a laptop.
yeah,
And then I told her that's not how a desk should be. And she
no.
eventually got a desk that is proper depth, which is what
Yeah.
she's using right now.
I'm not gonna
But on
lie.
top of that, now that you have the full setup,
Yeah.
what is your arrangement? What do you put on your desk when you're working?
Oh, my iPad. So I'll,
Hmm.
like, put my iPad on mute because like, I'm always on calls for work, so I'll put my iPad on mute and I'll watch, like, a movie or a show. Like, I've been watching, like, Barbie Rapunzel on YouTube, the one that I bought, not the free one, sorry,
Hmm.
and then Family Guy,
Yeah, because you're
and,
still
like
doing work, so
yeah.
it doesn't affect your flow.
No, it's just,
Like
like,
when
on
I
in the background.
Yeah, just so that you have something besides like the screens that are just like full of your
Yeah.
tasks and full of your like your
Like,
call lists and that kind of stuff.
yeah.
Like when I was on internship, I had a few days that were like at home. It was like a hybrid in office and then work from home days.
Mhm.
And the days where I worked from home, I would have my monitors that would have like my Microsoft Teams and the AutoCAD that I was working on for like drawings and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And that would be like my primary focus. And then on my personal laptop, I'd have a podcast playing so that I could have something like you where it's not a screen that is just black and white and gray
Yeah.
and text. I just want something that's kind of entertaining and
Break it
also
up.
and yeah, break it up. And also because I'm not always on a call with a teammate or in a group meeting. So when I'm
Mhm.
by myself, I don't want to just be fucking silent. I want to be able to like have some auditorial stimulation.
Yeah. See, I'm always on a call, like, I wish I
Hmm.
had, like, a chance to breathe. Sometimes, depending on the day, I do, but, yeah, I gotta keep mine on mute, so I just kinda, like, look over, I'm like, "Ooh, pretty colors." It's like, "Ooh, Peter's bashing Brian's head in."
You're watching
Like
Family Guy?
yeah.
Jesus. I was
Like
hoping that's what you're going to say.
yeah, I was watching, like, Family Guy, like, I'd, like, look over and something random is, like, always happening, like oh man, it's good. But speaking of new desk, I really like it. It's really good. It's actually a standing desk, but I want to sit right now, so I'm sitting. But I think like my next purchase, I think I want a purple Jellycat, a purple hippo Jellycat, which is coming soon.
Hmm.
But a lot of people this week are very upset with Jellycat.
What did Jellycat do to upset them so much?
So Jellycat sells like at a lot of specialty retailers, such as like Hallmark.
Mhm.
or like some smaller like toy stores, Learning Express, things like that. And Jellycat has announced that they're actually pulling their products from their shelves because um, I guess it's too hard with the demand. Like,
Mm.
because Jellycat has become so popular, and a lot of these places um, just can't like keep up with the demand. And Jellycat said last year that starting for this year, they're like raising the order. So if you want to buy from Jellycat to supply for your store, you have to buy X amount in dollars. And like a
Oh
lot of these smaller mom
no.
and pop places like can't really keep up that with that. So Jellycat, a lot of people are assuming that they started just telling a lot of these retailers, "Hey, we're just gonna pull them."
Damn.
So
They can't.
it's
I
gonna be
feel like
harder to find Jellycats.
I feel like another solution they could do is they could offer these mom and pop shops
Hmm.
like they would receive a percentage to be a holding space for
Yeah.
deliveries. So that way, if they have a delivery system going out for like people ordering on their website, if
Hmm.
it's like in a specific county, they can go to there and they can say to the customer, like, you'll save $10 if
Yeah.
you drive to this location. And then that incentivize these people to support that mom and pop shop. It keeps them
Hmm.
open
Yeah.
and it saves them a little bit of money.
That's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, it's just like so hard to find Jellycats now. I found my first one 2 years ago at Disney Springs at Sugarboo, and it was a black and white cat, and it looks exactly like my cat August, so I got it. And
Mm-hmm.
then from there, I just like I don't like buy them like as much as I did with Squishmallows because they're very expensive Jellycats. Like my small Jellycat, he's about like $20, and he's like this big.
Gosh.
This guy was about like 25. But I know they're very well made though. Like I have to say, so I like understand the appeal, but it's like I just some people spend so much on these things and they'll post their collection on like the subreddit and they're like just started collecting 3 months ago.
I can
That's
never
insane.
understand that kind of stuff.
I don't
Listen,
get
no harsh judgment.
it.
However, it is so concerning to see like current generation
Hmm.
the like obsession with having
Overconsumption.
overconsumption. I have a million awalas. I have a million Starbucks
Yep.
cups. Like that's so dangerous to have in your mind that that's what makes you happy and makes the dopamine chemical explode in your brain.
Yeah.
Like that shouldn't be what gets you joy because all that's doing is incentivizing a bad habit of
Hmm.
overspending.
Yeah. I went to Dick's Sporting Goods yesterday with my brother and we were looking at Awalas and he was like, "Oh, cuz I wanted to like look at the new colors they came out with and like I love mine. I don't need a new one. I just wanted to see what they had." And he was like, "Is it worth it to get one?" And I was like, "Honestly, I asked for my Awala for Christmas as just a filler item and I love it. I use it every single day. I bought another one to keep in Canada, which
Mhm.
you now have.
Thank
And
you.
you're welcome. And I was like, honestly, yes. I was like, get one. And like, you save so much plastic, but I don't see the need for getting like multiple. There are different sizes. My size fits in the cup holder at the gym, fits in the cup holder at my car. So it's like I get like why you might want a different one, like a size up or whatever if you need to drink more water, but I can't imagine buying like multiple of the same size. Like there are some people on the subreddit who have like 5 like different ones. And like, okay, sure, maybe if you use them for like this one's my gym bottle, this one's my car bottle that I leave in the car permanently. Like,
But
okay,
even
that might
that's bad.
yeah, I'm like, dude, just take your current water bottle with you like to the car.
Hmm.
It's just like crazy. And like, first it was Stanley, then it's a wallet. What's next?
What was before Stanley? Yeti?
I want to say hydro jug
Mm,
because I got a hydro jug.
okay,
I don't use mine anymore. See, overconsumption.
exactly. I've had like two water bottles my whole life and I just take care of them. And I lost one or I broke it. I forget which one it was.
That's
So it was
sad.
kind of like, oh well. It lasted a long time. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
Like my I think this is like a philosophy my dad kind of introduced me.
Uh
It's kind
huh.
of like wear out your shoes until your feet fall through the sole.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of like you literally have worn these so much that they're deteriorating because of
Hmm.
aging and the amount of like rubbing that's happened to the ground.
Yeah.
And that's actually happened to one pair of my shoes like 2 years ago. I wore them so frequently that one day I noticed I felt a breeze coming up my foot,
Oh
and
no.
I looked and I pushed my toe like this and I could just see it pop out. I was like, well,
Uh-oh.
that's a good sign, I guess.
Yeah. Like, I found the subreddit and it's like buy for life. So you only buy something once and then you use it for life. And I will say, I did hop on the Stanley trend when it came out, and I bought a Stanley, and I want to say about 6 or 7 months later, it just stopped insulating my ice. So I'd put ice in there, and it usually keeps for about like a day or two, depending like if you have any liquid on there. And my ice was melted within like 2 hours. So I was like, something's up.
Yeah, something's
Something's
off.
not right. So I actually emailed Stanley and I was like, "Hey, like I really enjoy my cup. However, like it's not keeping ice cold anymore." And they're like, "Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and send you a new one for free." And these things are like $60.
But that's
So
how you keep a good relation with your customers.
yeah, I mean, unfortunately, the one I originally bought was kind of like a special design, so they couldn't really give me that one. They just sent me the next available they could. But still, I was like, that's crazy. And I guess a lot of people on the Buy for Life subreddit said, like, oh, Stanley, you used to be able to use it for like life, but now their products, just due to the pricing and like the manufacturers, it's not as sustainable, like it does break, but I like that subreddit. It's pretty good. They have a lot of companies that they
Mhm.
recommend. I can't snap.
Oh,
Sorry.
come on. I will admit, as you were talking, I was doing something else slightly.
Okay. Research.
Well, yeah.
Right.
We haven't talked about this since like end of January when we first made it.
Okay.
Our 2025 predictions bingo card, because
Oh.
there has been some things I've realized has happened.
Yeah.
So going through it, there's a few I know haven't happened. So Ariana Grande pregnancy, no.
No. I don't
Um,
think that one's gonna happen.
NOAA adds new hurricane category.
That one has not happened, but it's also not hurricane season yet.
When does that happen? Like end of year?
I want to say I think it starts in June and it goes like June
Hmm.
to November.
Okay, so like the later half of this year, we'll have to check back on that.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast, I haven't heard any news. Stranger Things hasn't come out yet. Uh, the one that we are almost gonna get, I want to cross it off because I feel like they're gonna announce this really soon.
Hmm.
Is we did get a new Nintendo console, and that was on our board. Nintendo releases new console
Yeah.
plus Animal Crossing game. That's the caveat that we're waiting on.
Oh, I almost got excited because you said plus Animal Crossing game. I was like, I have not heard of this. What are you talking about?
No, so
Oh,
we're almost there. Grey's Anatomy. Any news on that, Lynn?
I've been watching. I mean, it's still going strong.
Shit.
I know.
I know that there's been some rocket launches recently, but none had a
Yeah.
group of wealthy people, so nothing for that. Wasn't there a bird flu pandemic at the start of the year in
I
some
mean,
states?
I feel like it's still going on. It's just not as like, I guess, talked about or as viral.
Avian influenza. Yeah, it didn't
It's
spread
still a
like
thing.
COVID did.
Yeah. But it's still going on.
Highly pathogenic avian influenza. Should we cross? I think we can cross it off our list.
What counts as a pandemic?
I think enough to get news attention, like mainstream news attention.
All right. A pandemic is an epidemic of infectious disease that has a sudden increase in cases and spreads across a large region, for instance, multiple continents,
It did
per
spread because
Wikipedia.
it was in Europe to begin with, and then it made
Okay.
its way to North America.
Interesting. I guess we could cross that one off.
Hmm. Now the other one is interesting because I don't know how things could turn out in the future. We will not get political. All I will say is the square is Elon Musk pushes to increase e-car production. Now, he hasn't as of yet. And I
I
know with the recent stuff going on, I don't know if that's even possible. That's all I'm going to say.
I was gonna say, I think him and Trump actually recently talked about Teslas, but I don't think there was any talk about pushing for more e-vehicles
I don't think they were talking
that
about
could be
Tesla.
brought.
They're talking about Tesla.
What is that?
It
Is
is
that the country
Tesla.
version? Oh.
I think so. Did you not see that? The White
Tesla?
House Tesla showroom?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Did someone call it Tesla?
Mr. Trump did. He said
Tesla.
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 Like he literally had the cars on display in front
Yeah,
of the
I
White
saw
House.
this, but I didn't
Yeah.
know he called it Tesla.
Yeah, at the like end of it, he said, "This is my favorite Tesla," and he said it like an ER instead of an A.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That is crazy.
that is not something I'd expect to see. Like, I
Like,
know that there's some professional relationship between the Trump administration and Elon Musk. That's so
yeah.
obvious. I'm
I
not
gotta
saying
say
any news,
that felt like something out of like a show. Like
like
out
Black
of
Mirror.
not Black Mirror, something more lighthearted, I would say, like Parks and Rec. Like something where it's like,
Oh,
oh, we have like a car, like a crossover. Come get your president car or whatever. I don't
with a
know.
presidential seal.
Yeah.
There is something though that I can 100% cross off with certainty.
Ooh.
There will be restrictions or threatening for bans for people using mods on Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
I've seen this, coming. I saw the mods being used. I'm not going to go to the images because I know that the mods that have been made on Marvel Rivals will get this channel instantly taken down. But essentially, I knew people were making mods to be stupid sometimes. Some of them were like, it was like there was one that made Jeff the Land Shark for everyone. So it was Jeff the Land Shark's look, but on top of Bruce Banner's skeleton. And then when he turned into the Hulk, it was a hulking Jeff.
I'd be so mad if I was playing a game with that person.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Like
a little ignorant.
Jeffified.
I'm a little ignorant, and I don't know if you use a mod, does everyone see it? Or is it only you that can see it? That's the thing I
I
don't know
don't
in all
know.
honesty.
I don't use mods.
It's just meh.
It's like I'm the same way. This is gonna sound crazy. Speaking of Animal Crossing, people like to time travel to get bells or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a damn. Let me play the game how it was intended to be made.
Yeah. It's because people don't have
Like,
patience.
exactly.
Keeping with our list, there's the new store concept with Walmart that only uses AI. I haven't seen
I haven't seen
that
anything like
officially
that.
happen. Disney announcing live action movies will be a D23 thing, so we'll have to wait for
Is
that.
there a D23 this year though?
There's always D23, is there not?
I know the parks ones are like every few years.
Oh, it's a biannual. It's every 2 years. Oh shoot. Oh, I don't know if we'll
They
get
could
any.
still announce it though. And they would
They
be like, "Hey
could.
guys."
Sonic game, Donkey Kong game. No. Uh, fast food chain serving alcohol. Have you seen anything new for that?
No.
I'm still waiting on a tropical flavor from Dr. Pepper.
A question. This is controversial. Ooh, trust
Yeah,
him. He's a doctor. This is controversial, but I have heard rumors in the snack community that Dr. Pepper may or may not make the creamy coconut a permanent flavor.
that'd be
If they
amazing.
make that a permanent flavor, would that count as a tropical flavor for you to cross off your box?
Yes, but I'm hoping they make like a pineapple Dr. Pepper.
I feel
So
like a
it's like a
mango.
okay.
Like, You know how, like, the spiciness of the Dr. Pepper, like the bite of Dr. Pepper?
I see what you mean.
That'd be pretty good.
The last one is the Snow White thing. When does that movie come out?
Oh, God.
March 21st. All right, so next week we'll be able to tell you guys how badly it went.
Yeah. Oh, so sorry. I just got a tornado watch. Woohoo!
Okay,
It's
not on
fine.
our list, but still.
I don't need to take shelter.
Nope, that's good.
Yeah.
You're also wearing a Run Disney shirt, and you mentioned Brian, so I had to pull up the photo of what
Oh,
Lyn's
yeah.
been like recently.
Speaking of Run Disney, I am doing the new, not the new race, but the next race in April, less than a month. I'm doing the 5K, the 10K, and the 10 miler. And you know what? Here's my thoughts on the 10 miler. If I get swept, I get swept. I know I'm
Oh,
not going to make 10 miles, but that means I won't get my Baymax medal, but it's fine. That's fine.
damn.
Because I paid for the Baymax pins already, so that's fine.
You'll still try your hardest. That's what matters.
Yeah. I'm like excited for this, but
Hmm.
ooh,
I think as well because we're nearing now the end of the episode.
yes, we do have something fun we want to do with you guys.
Hmm. Now this episode has been just random topics here and there
Yeah,
with random pieces of info. And I thought it'd be enjoyable to do a BuzzFeed quiz that is a random knowledge test.
yeah. Think of it, you know how I love Wikipedia pages? Think of this episode as one giant Wikipedia on multiple different topics.
Hmm. Where there's a line of text and then it
Yeah,
has a hyperlink. And when you click it, it'll take you to the next section of the Wikipedia.
exactly.
So why don't we go back and forth? So I'll have you answer and then we'll swap.
Okay. Okay.
Aureolin is a shade of which color? Blue, pink, yellow, or green?
Sounds like yellow.
Aureolin. You think it's yellow?
Yeah.
Wow, I was going to say blue. Okay.
Dang.
What company was originally known as Blue Ribbon Sports? Puma, Adidas, Reebok, Nike. I want to say Reebok because I think Nike's always been Nike.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Oh, just
Shh,
kidding.
never mind. How many dots appear on a pair of dice? Oh,
I want to say it's 42.
I'm going to count. Hold on. How many did you say?
I said 42.
Yep. I think
I
they
just
stump you because
guessed.
it's because they say a pair of dice as well. So it's
Oh,
two.
I didn't even get that part.
How many faces does a dodecahedron have? Oh fuck.
I know this one, I think.
I think Deca's 10. I want to say 16.
Okay, I would
Damn.
have gotten that wrong too. My guess was 16.
How many minutes are in a full week?
525,000. Uh, I'm gonna say I really like how the number looks to me, so I'm gonna say the 11,245. It just looks like really aesthetic.
I know it's 10,080, but I'm going to click it because you said that.
Oh no!
Because
Is
it'd be
this
a
like
round number, Lyn.
I didn't think about
60
that.
times 60 times 24 times 7.
I did not think about that.
Shoot. What is the name of the Chinese
Ooh.
philosophical system that emphasizes harmony with nature? Ooh. Ooh, not Buddhist. It's Buddhism or Taoism?
I know what
I
it
think.
is.
You do?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Because isn't Buddhism like personal? Like it's more like you're focused on yourself?
I believe so. I could be wrong.
What is glossophobia the fear of?
Oh my god, I feel like I know this one. It's not fear of deep water. That one's thalassophobia. I want to say glossophobia is the fear of public speaking.
Okay, way to go. I was
Ah,
gonna say
that one was a
balloons. I was gonna say balloons because gloss, like a glossy texture.
balloon, yeah.
Hmm. Which of the following sauces slash condiments is not traditionally vegan? Ooh, okay. Um, Not traditionally vegan? Oh, shoot. I think wasabi is straight up the thing grounded, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Mustard should be mustard seed, so it's hoisin or Worcestershire. I think hoisin is part meat. Shit.
What? That's
Whatever.
crazy.
What cheese is traditionally made from the milk
Ooh,
of a donkey?
I should know this. I want to say it's burrata. What?
Pule.
I've never
Ew.
heard
That
of Pule though.
even that
That
name
sounds
sounds gross.
gross.
What holiday typically falls on the third Monday in January? Shoot. Not Memorial Day, not Thanksgiving. Oh, it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Yeah.
Hmm.
This is kind of easy because this is October, November. This is October, November, I'm pretty sure. And this is
No.
December. What?
Memorial Day is in May.
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking about Canadian holidays, not American holidays.
That's right. That's right.
What
Oh, I know
fast
this one.
business did Ray Kroc buy in 1961? Tell me.
It's McDonald's.
How do you know that?
Because I watched a movie, I watched a documentary about it called The Founder, and then I'm a Big Mac. I love McDonald's.
Did they actually say that in the movie? Because I've seen it.
You
I don't.
watched it? You didn't realize that the whole time it was McDonald's?
No, I knew. I didn't. I don't remember the Ray Kroc thing.
Yeah, that was the main character.
Oh fuck! I didn't remember that.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but the movie also makes Ray Kroc a complete and utter terrible person.
Yeah, you kind of sucked ass. I haven't
I
watched it in a
wonder.
few years, but
I wonder how like true the story is.
yeah, I
Who
had to look
ran
it
in
up.
the 2000 U.S. presidential election against Fuck me.
Actually,
Uh,
don't know this.
Bob
Well,
Dole. Shit, I don't
yeah, I
remember
was
that
gonna
at all.
say I think it's
Which month
Gore.
has the birthstone of Emerald? December, July, May, or October?
Hold on, I'm trying to think. October is Opal. I'm a diamond in April. I want to say Emerald's got to be October. No, it's got to be July. Say July.
Ah,
Ah, so close.
last one. Which movie is the famous time you're gonna need a bigger boat from? Joss. How we do?
Oh,
Well, we tried our best.
yeah, but we scored 47% better than other people, so
Let's go.
losers.
Loser. Do we want to do the other test?
What other test? The pancake?
Yeah, it's only 5
Yeah, let's
questions
do
long.
it. I had pancakes this morning. Protein pancakes. Oh my God, I'm on a protein kick today. I
Yeah, I
had
was gonna say,
protein
what the hell?
pancakes from Aldi, the chocolate chip, and I had maple syrup from Canada on them. So good. So
Mm.
yummy. Mm.
So this is a eat at IHOP, and it'll tell us a lot about ourselves.
IHOP would be so good.
So let's do the one where we have to agree on what we're choosing.
Okay.
So choose some
Choose some
pancakes. So maple
pancakes.
pumpkin, original, double blueberry, Cinestack, chocolate chip, chocolated chocolate.
Cinestack sounds good.
It seems so. See, let me just say this. What's wrong with just some classic?
That's
I
true.
I'm not even gonna say anything about maple pumpkin because that just seems like too much.
The double blueberry, though, that one looks delicious.
Hot
A
take.
warm.
I actually hate blueberries.
Okay, I'm gonna have your blueberries then.
No.
Okay,
What?
we'll say the original because you can like switch them up. At IHOP, they do have like the flavored syrups on the table. So,
Oh, okay, another stack. Oh,
oh my
look,
God,
protein power
protein.
pancakes.
I gotta say, when I go to IHOP, I do get the New York cheesecake pancakes. Those are really good.
That sounds good. I'll back that.
They're pretty good.
Ooh, a burger.
Burger.
Classic, big brunch, jalapeno, or cowboy.
Big brunch looks good. Just because I'm thinking about like the yolk of the egg.
What did you just say?
The yolk of the egg.
The yolk of the egg. Not the yolk.
Then why is it spelled like that?
Why is Colonel spelt without an R?
I
Let's
don't
talk about or bologna while we're on the topic.
All right, never mind. I rescind my choice. We'll just do
No, no,
barbecue.
no. If you want the yolk, we can have the yolk and some yogurt while we're at it.
Listen, I pronounce things a little bit weird. You said something about when we were playing Rivals, I said Iron Man. Was that
Did you
Iron Man?
actually?
Yes, you made a comment. I was like, what, Iron Man or something like
Iron Man.
that?
I'm about to go run an Iron Man.
Don't get me started on Pattern. Pattern.
Pattern.
Pattern.
Pattern.
I can't do it.
In your defense, there was one day in my drama class in high school, I
Yeah.
never knew how the word cupboard was spelled. I just knew the word in my head, and they put on the word cupboard, and I
Yeah.
asked, "What's a
Cupboard.
cupboard?" I felt like such an idiot.
Oh my gosh.
All right, out of this though, definitely not a jalapeno.
No.
Cowboy seems like too much going on, so
Okay, yeah.
it's between the yolk and the classic.
Okay, I do have to say, I actually rescind mine because if you think about it, like going to like a diner like IHOP, like a classic burger, that just like hits.
Classic it is. Belgian waffles. We got strawberry cheesecake, standard chicken and waffles, and Oreo cookie. I'm getting so hungry looking at this.
Me
This is not
too.
good for me. What are we thinking?
I don't know. We already said strawberry cheesecake. I'd
Hmm.
say probably just like a classic plain Belgian waffle.
Or should we get some chicken? Because we haven't had chicken yet.
Yeah, we can do some chicken.
Get some
It's just
chicken.
chicken strips.
Ooh, milkshake.
Ooh.
Vanilla, Oreo, strawberry, cupcake milkshake, lemon Oreo, or Cinestack.
When I saw that lemon Oreo milkshake, I knew it was over.
What is it?
Oh my
All
god.
this at the bottom of the milkshake. That looks.
Sprinkles.
Ugh.
I will say their cupcake pancakes are so good.
What about milkshakes? What would you say for that? I think
I've
a
never
strawberry
tried them.
milkshake's delicious, personally.
Yes. I love strawberry milkshakes.
Now what?
Uh
Oh,
oh.
you're a blueberry pancake. I said I don't like them.
I like them. So I get you
Boo.
blueberries. We need to do
Boo.
like another like BuzzFeed episode.
We do. We need to
Like
screen. We need to screen it first, though,
don't want to
because we.
repeat a first time.
Yeah, we don't want to make that mistake again.
I just think it would be so much fun, but I know we have a lot on our plate right now in terms of like filming ideas. We have a lot of Am I the Assholes?
Oh yeah, we gotta
Um,
do another episode of that.
yeah. Speaking of Reddit, do you still
Yep.
have that one thing pulled up?
I'll open it. One sec.
All
Fine.
right.
We'll end the episode talking about this.
Okay. So I
Introduce
saw
it.
this
Yeah, introduce it.
and yeah, I was thinking of a good way to introduce it with my friend here. Um, Mother's Day is coming up in May, and so is Father's Day in what? Father's Day is June, right?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay, I don't
I'll be
know.
honest.
Anyways, you might want to make sure who your baby daddy is. So why not go to the store and buy the Bluey paternity test? This is a real thing they're selling.
No, it's not.
Is it not? I thought it was real. Oh, okay.
No,
Well, another
no.
victim to AI, I guess. But go and get the Bluey paternity test. That is crazy. What's the next photo? There's a little arrow. Yeah, it shows you the back. I think the back is why I thought it was real because it says, "Are they your pups? Oh, biscuits."
This would make me know it's not real.
See, I thought it was real.
Oh my god. See, okay, kind of funny, not gonna lie. But so stupid.
It's so stupid, yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think it's funny still.
It's also just been so chaotic for filming and stuff
Yeah.
because you have stuff happening on some weekends.
Mhm.
I'm nearing the end of this semester and then it's going to become exam season. And unfortunately, I do have to prioritize my education over filming podcasts
Yeah.
for fun. So,
What, you don't want to drop out and just focus on the podcast?
Listen, I love you guys, but fuck no.
Guys, he hates us. He hates us. No, we're busy, and Braden's like reaching the very end of his
Mhm.
educational before he starts his career. So he's like in this transition phase, and like we are so proud of him, us
Thank you.
Jungle Hour fans.
Thank you.
Like, let's go. So we're busy, but we love you guys, and we film when we can. But we
Yes.
have good things to share with you.
We got a
Good
couple things on
content.
the back burners. We have
Yeah.
2 videos I want to do. We just need to find a back-to-back week that'll work for us.
Yeah.
hmm
We'll do it.
Yeah. But up until the next time we film and upload, thank you guys for watching. And as always,
Stay wild.